Hello, everyone. Welcome back to SpeakEasy FM.
Hi, we're really happy you're here today.
I'm Stacy.
And I'm Ian. And on this channel, we help you practice real, everyday English.
The English people actually use, not textbook English.
If you like our videos, please subscribe and give this one a like. It really helps us out.
It really does. Thank you. Okay, Ian, quick question. Why do you look nervous?
I'm not nervous.
You're holding your coffee cup with both hands like it's going to run away.
Okay, fine. I matched with someone on a dating app last night, and I've been rewriting my first message for 20 minutes.
20 minutes? For one message?
It's harder than it sounds. I wrote, hey, then I deleted it. I wrote a joke, then I deleted it. I wrote 3 paragraphs about my day, then I definitely deleted that.
Ian, nobody wants 3 paragraphs.
I know that now.
This is actually perfect because today's topic is exactly this.
Dating. Talking to someone you like. What to say, what not to say, how to sound normal instead of whatever that was.
And quick tip before we start. If English is moving a little fast for you, tap the settings icon on YouTube, choose playback speed, and pick whatever feels comfortable. Okay, Ian, show me the message you sent.
I didn't send anything yet. That's the problem.
We have a lot of work to do today.
Okay, so let's start at the very beginning. Messaging someone for the first time. What actually works?
Simple is always better. You don't need a clever opening line. You just need something real.
Like what?
Look at their profile and say something specific. I saw you hiking in one of your photos. Do you go often? That's it. Easy, natural, and it gives them something to answer.
See, I try to be funny instead. Last month I opened with, if you were a vegetable, you'd be a cucumber.
Ian,
It didn't go well.
I can't imagine why.
She left me on red for 2 days and then just said, ha ha.
Haha is not a good sign.
I've learned that ha ha alone means the conversation is basically over.
It usually does. So rule number 1, keep the first message short and about them, not about you.
Rule number 2.
Ask one question, just one. Don't ask 5 questions in a row. It feels like an interview.
Guilty. I once asked someone their job, their hometown, their favorite food, and their opinion on pineapple pizza, all in one message.
That's a lot for a stranger to answer.
In my defense, the pineapple pizza question is important.
It is not the most important question to ask a new match.
Agree to disagree.
Let's talk about what actually sounds natural once you're talking to someone. What's a normal thing to say early on?
So, what do you like to do for fun? That one is safe. Easy to answer, doesn't feel heavy.
Good one. Or, how's your week going? Super casual, keeps things light.
What about compliments? Everyone's scared of those.
Compliments are fine if they're specific and not too intense. I love that you're into cooking, that's rare, is good. You're literally perfect and I already know I love you is a lot.
I would never say that.
You told me you once said, I feel like we're already best friends on a first date.
That was one time.
How did that go?
She looked at me like I just told her I collect her hair.
See, this is exactly what we mean by weird. It's not that the feeling is wrong, it's that it's too much too soon.
So, what should I have said instead?
Something smaller. I'm really enjoying this, or this has been a fun evening. Same idea, way less intense.
Got it. Small feelings, small words.
Exactly. Build up slowly. Don't hand someone your whole heart before dessert arrives.
Noted. What else should people avoid saying?
Don't ask about their exes right away. So, why did your last relationship end? Is way too heavy for a first or second date.
Also, don't talk only about yourself. I've been on dates where the person talked for 45 minutes about their fantasy football league.
45 minutes?
I checked my phone under the table. 45 minutes.
A good conversation goes back and forth. Ask something, answer something. Ask something back.
Like a tennis match.
Exactly like a tennis match. Nobody wants to watch someone hit the ball to themselves for an hour.
Let's say the date is actually happening. You're sitting across from someone. What are good, easy topics?
Travel is always safe. Have you traveled anywhere recently? Or where's somewhere you'd love to go?
Food is another good one. Everyone has an opinion about food.
True. What's your go-to order at a restaurant is such an easy question, and it always leads somewhere.
I ask people about their weekend. What's a perfect Saturday look like for you?
That's a great question, actually. It tells you a lot about someone without feeling like an interview.
What about silence? I panic during silence. Every quiet moment feels like 10 minutes.
Silence is actually fine. A short pause while you're both eating is completely normal. You don't need to fill every second.
Try telling my brain that.
What do you usually do?
I start talking about whatever random thing is in my head. Last week, during a quiet moment, I just blurted out, "Do you ever wonder if birds know they can fly?"
Ian,
She looked so confused.
I would be confused too.
In my defense, it's a genuinely interesting question.
Maybe save the birds for the third date.
Noted. Save the birds.
Let's talk about something important. Reading the vibe. How do you know if someone's actually interested?
Body language, right? Are they leaning in? Are they smiling? Are they checking their phone every 2 minutes?
Exactly. If someone's fully present, asking you questions, laughing at your jokes, even the bad ones, that's a good sign.
And if they're giving one-word answers?
Probably not that into it, or just having a hard day. Either way, don't panic and don't try too hard to fix it.
I always try too hard to fix it. I start talking faster, telling more jokes, basically performing.
That usually makes it worse, not better.
I know that now. It took me a while.
What about texting after? How do you read the vibe there?
If someone replies fast and asks follow-up questions, good sign. If they reply one word, 3 hours later, maybe not.
And don't overanalyze every comma and every LOL. Some people just text differently.
I have absolutely analyzed a LOL versus a LOL versus a haha for meaning.
We all have. Doesn't mean it's a healthy use of your evening.
Noted. Again.
Let's talk about actually asking someone out. What's a natural way to do it?
Keep it simple and low pressure. Would you like to grab coffee sometime? Or want to check out that new restaurant this weekend?
I like giving a specific suggestion. Not just, we should hang out sometime, because that never actually happens.
True, we should hang out sometime is basically the let's grab coffee of American culture. It usually means nothing.
Give a real day, a real idea. Are you free Friday? There's a new taco place I want to try.
That's so much better than what I usually say.
What do you usually say?
So, if you're maybe free and only if you want to, we could possibly do something. No pressure, though.
That's 11 qualifiers in one sentence.
I counted. It's 12, actually.
Confidence doesn't mean being pushy. It just means saying the thing clearly. Once.
Say the thing clearly once. I'm going to write that on my hand.
Please don't write on your hand before a date.
Too late. Already planning it.
Okay, the date's over. What do you actually text afterward?
Something simple and warm. I had a really nice time tonight. Thank you. That's it.
Perfect. You don't need to write an essay about every moment you enjoyed.
I definitely used to do that. I once sent a message that was basically a full recap of the date, moment by moment.
How long was it?
Long enough that she replied, "Wow, that's a lot of texts."
That's polite for please stop.
In hindsight, yes.
What's the timing rule? Do you wait a certain amount of time before texting?
Honestly, just text when you actually feel like it. If you had fun, say so that night or the next morning. Waiting 3 days to seem cool is an old idea that doesn't really help anyone.
I agree. If you like someone, let them know. Playing games just adds stress for everyone.
Now, what if you didn't feel a connection? What's a kind way to say that?
Honesty, but gentle honesty. I had a nice time, but I don't think we're quite a match romantically. I wish you the best. Short, kind, clear.
Way better than just disappearing.
Disappearing completely, with no message at all, is actually so common it has its own word.
Ghosting.
Exactly. And it's just not kind. A short, honest message takes 10 seconds and saves the other person a lot of confusion.
Agreed. 10 seconds of a little awkward is better than someone wondering for a week what happened. Can we talk about texting for a second? Because I think this is where I lose the most points.
What do you mean?
Double texting. It's my biggest weakness. Someone doesn't reply for 2 hours and I send a second message. Then a third. Just checking.
How many is too many?
I once sent 4 messages in a row before she'd answered even one.
What did they say?
Sorry, work has been crazy. And I felt like the crazy one, honestly.
The rule is simple. One message, then wait. People have jobs, families, phones on silent. Silence doesn't automatically mean something bad.
Easier said than done when you're staring at your phone every 3 minutes.
Put the phone somewhere else. Go for a walk. Trust me, the reply will still be there when you check again.
What about emojis? Are those okay?
1 or 2 is fine, and honestly, kind of nice. It adds warmth. A whole message made of only emojis is a bit much.
I sent someone a message that was just a laughing emoji, a fire emoji, and a little wave. No actual words.
What was the message about?
I don't remember. That's the problem. Neither did she.
Words first, emoji as the seasoning, not the whole meal.
Seasoning, not the meal. I like that.
What about texting too much before you've even met in person?
Oh, this is a real trap. Sometimes people text for weeks and weeks before actually meeting up.
And by the time they meet, they've built this whole imaginary relationship in their head, and the real person can't possibly match it.
Exactly. My advice, if the conversation is going well, suggest meeting within the first week or so. Don't let it drag on forever through a screen.
Good advice. Texting is a nice start, but it's not the same as actually spending time with someone.
Okay, let's get into the big question. How do you not come across as weird?
First tip, don't overplan the conversation. If you walk in with 10 memorized topics, it sounds robotic, not natural.
I used to make a mental list before dates. Topic 1, topic 2, topic 3.
How did that go?
Terribly. I'd finish topic 1 and then just sit there thinking about topic 2 instead of actually listening to her answer.
That's the opposite of connecting with someone.
I know that now. Second tip?
Match their energy. If they're relaxed and joking, don't suddenly get super serious. If they're a little more reserved, don't be overly loud and intense right away.
I have one energy setting and it's very enthusiastic.
I've noticed.
Is that bad?
It's not bad, it's just a lot for a first meeting. Save some of the enthusiasm for later dates.
Ration my enthusiasm. Got it. Third tip?
Don't share your entire life story in one sitting. Save some things for later. Mystery is actually attractive.
I told someone about my entire childhood, including a story about my dentist, within the first 30 minutes.
The dentist story?
Long story.
We don't have time for the dentist story right now.
Probably for the best.
Fourth tip, and this one's really important. Actually listen. So many people are just waiting for their turn to talk, instead of really listening to the answer.
Guilty again. Sometimes I'm halfway through planning my next sentence while the other person is still talking.
If you do that, you'll miss half of what they said, and it shows. People can tell when you're not really listening.
Fair point. I'm working on it.
And last tip, it's okay to be a little nervous. Nervous isn't weird. Nervous is human. Trying too hard to hide it is usually what makes things awkward.
So the secret is just Being a normal, slightly nervous person.
That's the whole secret. Nobody actually wants perfect. They want real. Speaking of real, let's talk about awkward moments, because they happen to everyone.
Oh, I have stories. I once knocked over a full glass of water directly into my date's lap.
Oh no. What did you do?
I panicked, grabbed every napkin on the table, and just kept saying, "I'm so sorry," like 12 times.
What should you actually do in that moment?
Apparently, one calm, "I'm so sorry, let me help," is enough. You don't need to repeat it forever.
Right. One sincere apology, then move on. Laughing it off a little bit is fine too. Well, that's one way to break the ice.
I wish I'd thought of that instead of just saying sorry on repeat like a broken record.
What's another awkward moment people worry about?
Forgetting someone's name. Absolute nightmare scenario.
If that happens, just be honest. I'm so sorry. Could you remind me of your name? I want to make sure I get it right. People appreciate honesty way more than you'd think.
Better than just avoiding saying their name for the entire date.
Which, let's be honest, we've all tried at least once.
Guilty as charged.
What about running out of things to say?
That's a big fear for a lot of people.
Here's the trick. You can always go back to something they mentioned earlier. Wait, you said you went to Portugal last year. Tell me more about that. It shows you were actually listening, and it gives you a fresh topic.
That's actually a great trick. Recycle an earlier topic instead of panicking for something brand new.
Exactly. Conversations don't have to move in a straight line. Okay, we covered a lot today. Let's slow down and review some really useful words for talking about dating.
Great idea. First word, match. On a dating app, a match is when two people both like each other's profiles.
Example. I got a match last night, but I'm not sure what to say yet.
Next, chemistry. Chemistry is that natural spark or connection between two people. It's hard to explain, but you feel it.
We had really good chemistry on our first date. We talked for 3 hours.
Next word, awkward. Awkward means uncomfortable or a little embarrassing in a social situation.
There was an awkward silence after I forgot his name.
Been there. Next, ghosting. Ghosting means suddenly stopping all communication with someone with no explanation at all.
He just stopped replying overnight. Total ghosting.
Harsh, but a very common word these days. Next, vibe. Vibe is the general feeling or atmosphere between two people or in a place.
I really liked the vibe on our date. It felt relaxed and easy.
Next, flirt. To flirt means to talk or behave in a playful way that shows romantic interest.
She was definitely flirting with him at the coffee shop.
Next, red flag. A red flag is a warning sign that something might be wrong with a person or a situation.
He was rude to the waiter. That's a red flag for me.
Good one to know. Next, rejection. Rejection is when someone says no or shows they're not interested.
Rejection is hard, but it's part of dating for everyone.
And last word, follow up. To follow up means to send a message or make contact after something has already happened.
I followed up with a quick text the next morning to say I had fun.
So to review, match, chemistry, awkward, ghosting, vibe, flirt, red flag, rejection, and follow up.
9 really useful words. Try to use at least one this week, even just in a sentence to yourself.
All right, let's wrap up everything we talked about today.
We started with first messages. Keep them short, specific, and about the other person.
We talked about what to say and what not to say. Small compliments, easy topics, and please, no full paragraphs about your day.
We covered small talk on an actual date. Travel, food, weekends, easy, natural topics.
We talked about reading the vibe through body language and through texting habits.
We covered how to actually ask someone out. Be specific, be clear, and don't hide the question behind 10 qualifiers.
We talked about what to text after a date, whether things went great or they didn't.
We went through how to avoid seeming weird, match their energy, actually listen and let a little nervousness be okay.
And we talked about awkward moments and how to recover from them, because honestly, they happen to absolutely everyone.
They really do. Even the most confident person you know has a spilled water story somewhere in their past.
Mine happened on camera, basically, since I just told all of you.
We appreciate the sacrifice.
Anytime.
The most important thing to remember about dating talk is this. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be real.
Real, simple, and a little bit brave.
Okay, it's time for our favorite part.
Question of the day. And today we actually have 2 questions.
First question. What's one thing you always say or want to learn to say on a first date?
And second question, tell us your most awkward dating story. We all have one.
Write it in the comments, even just a sentence or two. For example, my most awkward moment was when I called him the wrong name.
Or, I want to learn how to ask someone out without sounding nervous.
Any answer is wonderful. This is a safe, no judgment zone. We've clearly all been there.
Especially me, apparently, based on everything I admitted today.
We read every single comment.
Everyone, and we love hearing your stories.
Thank you so much for spending time with us today.
This was a fun one. Dating is nerve-wracking for literally everyone, so hopefully this helped a little.
If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who's currently overthinking a text message.
And subscribe to SpeakEasy FM so you don't miss our next episode. New videos every week.
Remember, the best way to get better at English, and honestly at dating too, is just to practice a little and stop overthinking so much.
Send the text. Ask the question. Worst case, you get a good story for next time.
From both of us,
Keep learning, keep practicing.
and have a wonderful day.
Bye, everyone.
Bye!